Imagine a watch that doesn't just sit on your wrist, but predicts your next move, understands your energy, improves your performance, and quietly becomes the smartest companion you've ever had. Now imagine that watch built like a tank, engineered for the extremes, and refined with the intelligence of the next generation. That, right now, is the Garmin Fenix 8 Pro. And today, we're going to take you on a journey that goes far beyond features and specs. Because this watch is not just another upgrade. It's a turning point. If you think you know smartwatches, the Fenix 8 Pro will challenge that. If you think you've seen what premium adventure watches can do, this one rewrites the rules. And if you think you're not an athlete, not an explorer, or not someone who pushes limits, well, by the end of this video, you might start believing otherwise. Let's start with the very first thing you notice when you pick up the Fenix 8 Pro. The feeling that this is not a gadget, it's a tool. A tool built for people who don't want a fragile screen, a short battery life, or a device that looks great one day and dies the next. The moment you hold this watch, you realize this thing is crafted for endurance. Precision machine body, titanium and sapphire options that laugh at scratches. Buttons designed to work with gloves, cold fingers, sweaty hands, whatever your environment throws at you. And speaking of environment, let's talk about battery life. Because this is where the Fenix series has always dominated, and the Fenix 8 Pro takes that dominance to a different level. You're not getting a battery life measured in hours. You're not even getting a battery life measured in days. You're getting a battery measured in weeks. And with improved solar efficiency, if you spend a lot of time outdoors, hiking, biking, training, or just living your life, this watch recharges using sunlight. Not as a gimmick, not as an optional nice-to-have, but as a real, practical power source that dramatically extends the time between charges. Most smartwatches beg you for electricity every night. The Fenix 8 Pro practically forgets what a charger looks like. But battery is just the opening act. What's truly remarkable is what Garmin has done with intelligence. The Fenix 8 Pro doesn't just track your data, it interprets it. Imagine waking up and your watch doesn't simply show you numbers, it gives you guidance. Real guidance. How stressed you were during sleep, whether your body recovered properly, how ready you are to perform today, whether you should push harder or slow down or rest. It's like having a coach, a doctor, and a personal assistant wrapped into one. And then there's the training tools. Whether you're a runner chasing personal records, a cyclist tackling long routes, a swimmer mastering technique, or someone who just wants to get healthier, this watch gives you professional-grade insights. Not guesses. Not vague averages. Precision. The upgraded GPS accuracy means your route tracking is razor sharp, even in cities full of high-rise buildings, deep forests, or narrow mountain passes. Dual-frequency positioning ensures that the Fenix 8 Pro knows exactly where you are, even when your phone doesn't. But here's where the magic really happens. The watch learns you. It analyzes your performance over time. It predicts your endurance on long runs. It estimates how much energy you have left. It shows you how your body responds to heat, altitude, sleep, and stress. It knows when you're overtraining, and it knows when you can push your limits safely. And when you do push them, it rewards you with beautiful, refined, easy-to-read data that makes you understand your body like never before. And by the way, if you're wondering whether the Fenix 8 Pro is only for hardcore athletes, here's the truth. It's for anyone who wants to be more aware, more active, more intentional. You don't need to be climbing mountains or running ultramarathons. Even if you're someone who walks your dog in the morning, takes casual bike rides, goes to the gym occasionally, or just wants better health tracking, the Fenix 8 Pro brings clarity to your lifestyle. You'll see how stress fluctuates throughout your day. You'll see how your body responds to certain foods, habits, or routines. You'll start understanding sleep in a way your phone can't explain. It's surprising how quickly this watch becomes essential. Not because it demands attention, but because it quietly improves your life. And now let's talk durability. Most smartwatches can't handle the real world. The Fenix 8 Pro is the opposite. Water-resistant, shock-resistant, heat-resistant, cold-resistant. Rain, snow, mud, dust, sand. This watch is practically begging for abuse. It's tested against military standards for toughness. It's the watch people wear while diving, mountaineering, working in extreme environments, or traveling across the world. If you want something delicate, this isn't the watch. If you want something you can trust anywhere, anytime, without worrying, this is it. One of the standout upgrades in the Fenix 8 Pro is its display. The screen is sharper, brighter, clearer in sunlight, and richer in detail. Touch controls are smoother, yet Garmin has kept the physical buttons because real adventurers need reliability. What hands? Gloves? Sweaty fingers? Buttons always work. You get the convenience of touch without losing functionality. But as beautiful as the screen is, the watch faces and data fields are even more impressive. Garmin has mastered customization. Whatever you want to see, heart rate, altitude, pace, weather, training readiness, calories, hydration, everything can be laid out exactly the way you prefer. You're not stuck with predefined layouts. This watch adapts to your style. And then we have the smart features. Notifications? Of course. Music storage? Yes. Contactless payments? Definitely. Safety features like incident detection and live tracking? Built in. And if you're navigating, the Fenix 8 Pro becomes a fully functional, detailed mapping device. Topo maps, ski maps, golf courses, trails, roads. If it exists, Garmin has mapped it. And you can zoom, pan, and navigate offline without your phone. That's something even premium smartwatches struggle to match. But let's go deeper into something that truly separates Garmin: health. The Fenix 8 Pro tracks your heart rate continuously with updated sensors that are more accurate during intense workouts. It monitors your blood oxygen levels with improved consistency. It analyzes HRV, heart rate variability, to estimate stress and recovery. It tracks respiration, hydration, menstrual cycles, body battery, sleep stages with near-medical precision. Everything your body does, this watch observes, not to overwhelm you, but to help you understand where you stand. Imagine waking up and knowing exactly how prepared your body is for the day. Imagine finishing a workout and seeing not just your calories and pace, but your training impact, your aerobic and anaerobic benefits, your estimated recovery time, and your long-term progression. This is the type of feedback professional athletes pay money for. And with the Fenix 8 Pro, it's right there on your wrist. Now, let's talk about something that many people overlook: the emotional experience of wearing a Fenix device. There's something motivating about having a watch that is always ready, always charged, always aware, always durable. It becomes a quiet push, a reminder that you can improve, a tool that nudges you toward healthier habits. When your watch suggests a recovery workout or tells you you're ready for a peak performance day, it influences your mindset. Small habits start forming. You take the stairs more often. You drink more water. You go for that evening walk. It's not just data, it's encouragement. And that's why Garmin users rarely switch to other brands. The Fenix series creates a relationship, and the Fenix 8 Pro strengthens that bond. Now, think about longevity. Most smartwatches become slow, outdated, and limited over time. The Fenix 8 Pro is built for years of updates, years of durability, years of use. This is not a watch you'll replace next year. This is a watch you'll keep. A watch that stays relevant because Garmin's ecosystem is massive. Their metrics evolve, their software improves, and the hardware is robust enough to keep up. The more you explore the Fenix 8 Pro, the more you realize how much thought went into every detail. The wrist strap is comfortable but tough. The design is rugged but premium. The user interface is deep but intuitive. And every feature seems to serve a purpose. Nothing feels unnecessary. Nothing feels like fluff. But beyond the features, beyond the tech, beyond the endurance and intelligence, there's something almost symbolic about owning a Fenix 8 Pro. It's the watch for people who want to grow, for people who value progress, for people who know that the best version of themselves is always ahead, waiting. This watch doesn't make you better, but helps you see the path clearly. And once you see the path, it's hard not to follow it. If you're someone who wants results, this watch is for you. If you're someone who wants motivation, this watch is for you. If you're someone who wants truth, not sugar-coated, not averaged, not estimated poorly, but real truth about your body and performance, then the Fenix 8 Pro becomes one of the best investments you can make in yourself. And here's the best part. Every day you wear it, it becomes more valuable, more personalized, more powerful. Garmin watches are not about instant gratification. They're about long-term growth. Week after week, month after month, you'll look back at your data and see your story. Your run's improving, your workouts evolving, your sleep stabilizing, your stress dropping, your body changing. You'll literally watch yourself progress. So if you're wondering whether the Garmin Fenix 8 Pro is worth it, the real question is, are you ready for a watch that pushes you? A watch that expects more from you? A watch that's built not for passive use, but for active living? Because the Fenix 8 Pro is more than a smartwatch. It's a commitment, a companion, a guide. It's the kind of device people buy once and keep for years because it doesn't just tell time, it adds meaning to it. And if you're someone who's been waiting for the right moment to take your fitness, your health, your outdoor adventures, or simply your daily awareness to another level, that moment might be now. Because the Garmin Fenix 8 Pro is ready, loaded, prepared, and built for whatever comes next. Whether you're running through city streets or climbing silent mountains, whether you're training indoors or exploring the unknown, whether you're pushing your limits or just beginning your journey, this watch stays with you, understands you, learns you, and helps you grow in ways you might not expect. So as you think about what's next for your goals, your lifestyle, and your potential, remember this. The Garmin Fenix 8 Pro isn't just designed for adventure. It's designed for life, your life, and it's waiting to become part of your story.